What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining us. We are back again, another episode in Sweden. Not just Ikea, we are Eskilstuna City, and as you will see on the screen, we are top of the league. Now I'm just going to have a look back through the players, see who's been performing well, see why they're performing well this episode, just give you a quick recap. So as you'll see, we've played 15 games, we've scored 27 with an average of 1.8, conceding 11 with an average of 0.7, yellow cards 2 in 15 games, and red cards of none, average attendance 282. So let's have a look at the players and see exactly how they have been performing. Well, actually, first off, we'll do the average rating. So, average rating is Elvis with a 7.47. Then we have a 7.37 for Nordback. And then Ginix with a 7.16. So, we're now going to the stat check. So, appearances, as you'll see, there's a fair few on 17. Don't forget some of them are the cup matches from last season, which I did not take part in. Then we have goals. Elvis has 7. Then Nordback with 4. Then Ginix with 3. Then Sirac with 3, so it's quite disappointing that none of our strikers have scored a lot this season, something I'm hoping in the future will change. Go on to the assists. The most assists is actually one of our strikers who hasn't actually scored, but he's got 4 assists. Then after that, Elvis with 3. Distance covered, Elvis there with 196 kilometres. Key passes, Sirac with 42, Nordback with 29, Elvis with 21. Key tackles, 14 for Sinix and Wallström with 10. Passes completed, 740 passes completed for Hansen now. And then Nordback with 631 out of 10 games. So Nordback obviously has missed a fair few games, but he's still up there. Tackles 107 there for Wallström, and then Ginix with 68. Interceptions, Ginix with 174, and then Wallström there with 169, and it's a big drop to Wilkström with 91. Goals leading to mistakes, Ginix with 3, and then a couple of players on 1. No red cards, obviously. Most valuable player is Sirac at the club, so I'll quickly show you him just so you can see how he is at the minute. So as you'll see, he's now turned 19. Some really good stats, definitely a good player. He's hopefully going to develop a little bit more and start scoring some more goals. He has been playing the attacking midfield role. Still the tactic I'm using and currently employing, you will see here, is a standard 4-4-2. I've dropped from the 4-4-1 I did start to implement to this 4-4-2 again. The instructions have slightly changed. Play out defence, shorter passing and retain possession. Run at the defence more. I'm sick of the quick long balls. Even when I actually had that on, drop deeper, prevent goalkeeper distribution, so we are closing down the opposition goalkeeper, and be more disciplined also to just kind of keep the shape a bit better. Couple of individual instructions I have taken off. Elvis did have the individual instruction of pass it shorter, but what I found was he kept cutting back and releasing it to the deep line playmaker far too much. So I've took that off him as well as on the other wing. We're playing with a structured team shape. And opposition instructions are currently blank, but I am considering bringing in a couple as we move up. But the issue is we've had a couple of situations where I've set tighter marking and closed down more, and our players are pushing out and leaving actually spaces behind, which has caused more issues and just end up being more of an issue than a successful change. So as you'll see, since you were last with us, we've actually won 3 on the bounce recently. We lost a couple and drew there, but we picked it back up, won 3 on the bounce, so hopefully we can get a few more victories coming to the end of the season very shortly, to be honest. As you'll see though, we have 15 games played, won 9, drew 3, lost 3, scored 27, conceded 11, goal difference of 16, 30 goals. But we're going to go into the player stats and see exactly who has been doing the best. So as you'll see, in joint 4th for assists, Pekas with 4. Average rating there is Elvis, and let's go through a few. So assists, we only have 1 player on that list. Clean sheets, our keeper is Topnet with 7 clean sheets. Conceded, Berg there with 11 is the least. Distance covered in 90 minutes. As you'll see, we are topping that, and then Elvis down in 4th. Dribbles per game, Sirac and Elvis are 3rd and 4th respectively, and then we have a player down in 12th. Games lost, I don't think stuff like that doesn't really matter. Goals, so as you see, Elvis is actually a joint second top goal scorer in the league with 7. Pass completion, this is something I class quite important. Our goalkeeper is actually up there with 85%. First outfield players 82% out of Wilstrom. Penalties, so that's play the match as Elvis says, second with 4. Penalties 3 out of 3 for Nordbach. Shots on target there, Southstream with 52%. Tackles per game, you'll see Wilson there with 6.73 tackles per game. And team goals, I think you will see there 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27. We have a few people topping. So fantastic there. You've seen the stats. What I'm just going to quickly do is go into the under 21 team first off, just so you can see how they're doing. We are currently sitting in 4th place after 13 games, only 2 points off top. Then we'll jump into the under 19s. As you will see, we're sitting in 7th. Now this is something as I go through the leagues, and hopefully I get to the Swedish top division relatively quickly. I will be developing a lot more the youth teams and trying to build the whole club up and improving the whole lot. The staff has not changed since you were last with us. It is something that over the winter break I will be changing a lot, because as you see, everybody runs out of contract. And finances are not looking too pretty. We're minus 94k, but hopefully that can improve. But yeah, just a quick recap this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed it, seeing how the season's been going so far. We are 15 games in, so no doubt you'll probably join me roughly around the 20 game mark. So we will be 6 games from the end of the season at that point. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.